What is up, guys? It is John back at you with another director's cut. Now, this is one of my favorite videos. This is me and Tim. This has been almost 2 years ago. We were on the Queen Mary. I mean, man, that's just hard to believe. The freaking Queen Mary. First of all, I want to start out. If you haven't seen this original video, the link is in the top of the description box down below. I encourage you to go watch it. This was an incredible night and had some crazy things happen. So, I mean, you're not going to hear the responses here, but we're going to talk about it and we're going to discuss kind of what happens here. So we start out, I'm on, Lord, I can't even remember. I think I'm on B deck. I won't swear to it. We'll find out here soon. But Tim decides he's going to go lower. I'm going to stay on this level. The really cool thing about this is there was like 4 other people on this entire ship. And like this was at 3 a.m. So there was no one up and about. We literally had this ship to ourselves. Other than some of the late night maintenance crew that walked around some, we had no disturbances. It was amazing. And you just keep hearing things. I mean, first of all, let's go back to the history of this ship. It was built in the 30s. It was a state-of-the-art ship at the time. It was a huge luxury ship. Oh yeah, that's right here. I was hearing like people talking. It was weird. But anyway, so it was a luxury ship. It was. You can see how beautiful it still is. I mean, this is still like original. The wood, walls, everything. So there was people that died on the ship. One of the more notable is the B340, the room there, where the murders happened in that room. And then you have a major accident happen with this ship. When it was being used during the war, World War II, it had a smaller ship kind of towing it. Well, things went weird, and the Queen Mary essentially split that ship in half. I mean, it killed over 30 people. 30 some odd men died in that accident. So it was pretty tragic. And it's said to be the most haunted ship, period. I believe it. We first got on the boat. We had just checked in. We were going to our room. And Tim and I was walking down the hallway. And this is the first time, I'm going to make a confession here. This is the first time Tim had like seeing a full body apparition experience. Now, he's had paranormal experiences, but this is the first time he saw a full on shadow figure take off running. We were walking down the hall, and I wasn't paying attention. I was looking down at the floor or something. I wasn't looking ahead. And Tim grabs me and says, "John, did you see that?" I'm like, "No, what?" And he took off running. And the hallway went straight forward, and then it's hard to explain. I won't try to explain, but it cut immediately to the right. And then like the ship expanded. It was like we were in the bow heading towards the center of the ship. So the ship widened, so the hallway took a hard right and then a hard left. So you couldn't see straight on, but you had to kind of go around this weird corner. And he saw it standing right in front of him, and it took off to the right. And it wasn't very far away, so we ran and nothing. And the thing about this ship, if you've ever been on it, you can hear the doors open and shut. I mean, they're loud. No one was there. And it was just a shadow. It was just a black shadow, as he described it. So that was that was as soon as we got on the boat. You hear sounds. I'm down here in this bottom room on the Riviera deck, or R deck, they called it back then. I think modern cruise ships call it Riviera. But there's a bunch of safes down here. And this was a creepy little spot. It's kind of closed off. Like there's a couple doors there. And we're hearing some sounds. So now, yes, here we are. Now here's the funny thing. I didn't even realize this. It's the room to the right there that's B340. That's just the old janitor's closet. However, and the weird thing is when I knocked on this door straight ahead, the knocks replied on the door from the right. That's something I don't think I ever addressed because it never dawned on me. And this was before they opened 340. 340 at this time was still closed to the public. They still had it shut. No one was allowed in there. And I decided to make this one of my first stops on this 3 a.m. challenge. And, it was crazy because I do the knock. Like, I'm asking questions, but then I do the knock. And I get, like, straight up knocks back. That freaked me out, man, because that was, like, such a direct response. And it was from, like, the most haunted room on the ship, apparently. So that kind of freaked me out. Now, I did try to return to the Queen Mary. But me and the carpetbagger went on our big road trip across the country. And the night we were there, they were having a prom, a high school prom, and there was a wedding. So they're having a wedding reception. So people were just running around all night, and you could not investigate at all. It was just impossible. So that didn't work out. But Jacob got to experience it, and he just wanted to be on the Queen Mary. Here's where I knock. Look at my face when it knocks back. When I watch this, I laugh at myself every time. Right there. I laugh. My reaction to that. I freak out. I have a mini freak out here because, I'm like, oh crap. Half of me was, okay, there's somebody in that room and I just disturbed them. The other half is like, no, this room's closed off to the public. You just got a direct response. So it screwed with my head in a weird way. And you can just see I'm just like, no. But then I go back, You see here, I finally am like, all right, I'm going to take a deep breath and go back. It threw me off. Like, anytime I've ever done this, I'll either only catch maybe audio or I'll hear a knock, but it's really faint. It's not like right there like that was. That was insane. It's hard to explain how loud that knock actually was, but it was right there. I mean, it was like I did it again, but I didn't. Now you can see I'm just standing still. So here we go. I took a break. I come back. And there we are. See, I kept thinking that was the room, but it was the door to the right. But regardless, the knocks came from the door to the right. I didn't realize this until a long time. So here I am. I'm knocking again. And this is me trying to figure out, okay, is there someone in there that's knocking back? Or is this paranormal? I still don't know that for sure, but I really believe it's paranormal because there was very few workers on the ship. This was in January. So, there was very few employees actually on the ship. It was kind of off season for them anyways. So, I really don't think it was an employee messing with me. I really believe this was paranormal. But either way, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But I'm glad it happened on camera. I really am. And I don't know how much longer I stay here. I mean, I will say, this freaking road trip we were on, man, golly, we did a podcast. It's over on Breaking the Unknown. If you're not subscribed to that channel, you should go check it out. Me and Tim upload a weekly podcast over there. We're going to add video to it. It was been audio only. Everybody's like, oh, we need video. So I'm going to set up a camera. Somehow we sat on opposite sides. The way we sat, it's hard to get both of us. We're hoping to be able to get a 360 camera for y'all for the podcast. because that is different. But anyways, yeah, next filming, we're going to start recording video as well as audio in it. So look forward to that. And go check it out. Hey, the link's down below for Breaking the Unknown podcast. And we also have a little bit more explicit of a podcast we do on our Patreon too, where we talk about maybe things that's not acceptable on YouTube, or maybe more controversial things we'll discuss on there. So if you want to check those out, feel free to go give it a look, see if you like it. I don't know why I cut right there. Well, okay, I remember now. See, this camera, sometimes there's weird cuts because the record button, sometimes sticks. And then I realize it's stuck and I can't just leave it alone. I have to try to unstick it, and it makes it stop recording. That's what I was doing on here. That's why every once in a while there's like a weird transit. And see, the editing software I used back then, I have to confess, I used Movie Maker until this year, until after my road trip with Jacob. Because I'm not very... See, okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. Sorry to change. So, see how it cuts to the right and cuts to the left? That's what I was talking about when Tim saw that thing take off. There's like this section of the ship in the middle that's wider. So yeah. That's it. But anyways, I don't know if I heard something there or what. And I can't remember what I was talking about before that. But anyways, the podcast, yeah. So yeah, go check it out. It's pretty cool. But yeah, here we are. I think I make my way to the pool area. Now, I did release another video where I found the location of the second class pool. And here's the thing, people. I had somebody comment, and people think they're so smart, but they're not. They're like, no, the pool where Jackie died is in the aft on the bottom, whatever level it is. That's the first class pool, people. And if you do your research, Jackie never died in that pool. Ghost Adventures made that crap up. And everybody that went and filmed in the Queen Mary just ran with that. I like to know the truth. Jackie drowned in a second class pool. Second class pool didn't have lifeguards. First class did. Second class was neglected a lot more. The second class pool doesn't really exist anymore. The room's still there, and I think the pool structure is, but it's been converted into a fire sprinkler because they had to update this to meet code and have a fire sprinkler system installed. So they converted the second class pool into that. You can still get inside there. I've tried every way in the world to find a way in there. Well, this is when I caught the EVP that was like, I can see you. It's hard to hear, but it was captured in there. Here we are. And there's even a thing on the wall. Yeah, right here. See, that wall used to be the entrance. So, I don't know. I actually found like remnants. There's a little trap door you can open and you can fill the pool hole and you can see the old light that would have lit up the pool. So like I know where it's at on the ship. So but anyways, that enough said with that. That part where I can see you was heard was near the second pool area. Is near where Jackie had drowned. And it's such a sad story that the little girl drowned in the pool. Shame on her parents for not being there. I mean, I don't know the circumstances though. I mean, they could have been there and it could have, you can drown very quickly. But from what I understand, from what I was reading, she was kind of just there by herself. and no one, she was just kind of neglected. Now, maybe she snuck off. I don't know. I don't want to say it's the parents' fault, but it's sad either way you look at it. I don't know what I'm talking about here. You have to go back and watch the original video. But I mean, this was such a cool experience. Now, this road trip, you got to understand, Tim and I had never been out west. We'd never done anything like this. We'd never been anywhere like this. It was such a unique experience, and it went by so quickly. But we had so much fun. We really did. It was just an amazing time, and me and Tim were pretty good bros, so it was we had a good time doing the things we did. I think I eventually make my way to the first class pool that I don't think is haunted. I'm sorry. I'm in the minority here, but I don't buy it with the pool. I don't get a vibe. It's creepy looking, but as far as we know, no one really died there. And I just can't imagine it being, the second class pool, yeah, Jackie died there. And I'm telling you, if you do your research, you'll find that I'm correct. Is in the second class pool. It's Ghost Adventures that lied to you. I'm telling you, Zach Bagans, man, I like the guy. Dude's made a hell of a living out of this stuff, but he pulled one on you right there. That Jackie did not die in the first class pool. I've researched this a lot, and I know. But hey, that's how it is. What am I zooming in for? I don't know what I was doing there. I know we're nearing the end of the video, and I haven't got to the pool. Oh, here we go. Now we're at the pool. It's a cool area. I mean, you can't get inside. For some reason, they won't let you walk in there. That, I think, maybe the Queen Mary's fibbing about it too, just to, gain more money. But look how cool that is. You got that little stairwell over there. And there's no water in it, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just the way the light is in there that makes it look like it. At first, I believed there was water because it looks good. It looks like, there's water in the pool, but I don't think there is. I think he's just doing the lights like that to mess with you. But I mean, maybe the first class pool is haunted. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not, but I don't believe it is. I just believe it's a pool. But who knows? Who knows? It could be the most haunted part of the boat. I've not been in there. I couldn't get them let me in there, so at this point in time, they still wouldn't let nobody in there at all. And I mean, heck, I think it wasn't long before that it was completely closed off. So, yeah. And this was our last stop. I mean, and I'm just going to go ahead and say I appreciate you guys watching. I mean, this is, I didn't expect y'all to love these director's cuts so much. But I enjoy it. It's nice to go back and kind of watch over the videos from before. Guys, be sure to check out my Patreon where I'm going to be uploading bonus content. I have a lot of exciting stuff coming on this channel. Really excited about what I'm doing over on Exploration Unknown. And then don't forget, Breaking the Unknown. Me and Tim have a podcast. So go check all that. All the links to that's down below in the description. You can go check those out. See if you like them. If you do, subscribe. If you don't, I hope you stick around here at least. But yeah, this is fun, guys. I enjoy doing these. Plenty more to come. If you have any requests, if you have any director's cuts, any videos you'd like me to do a director's cut on, please be sure to comment down below and let me know. I do read your comments, guys. So please put that down below. Let me know what you think. But that's going to be all for today. This has been the Queen Mary 3 a.m. challenge. Y'all have a good one.